All right, so this is the Unholy Trinity, and I know this is a Nets-based show, but it wouldn't be doing the two other teams.
It's a Net-based show today.
Today it's a Nets-based show because it's our draft show, but it wouldn't be right to not do justice to the Mets and the Jets, so I'm going to give them a little bit of love on this side over here. I want to talk a little bit about the Jets and how they've kind of been able to rise up out of the mud in the last couple seasons from the off-the-field antics that were kind of going on. We've seen Woody Johnson kind of take a backseat from all of his craziness, and I think that kind of makes me think about what the Nets are going through right now and how they're keeping things in-house with their draft selections. No leaks. I think that was a big conversation around the Jets in their draft day in April when they had 3 first-round picks. They spoke a lot about how there were no leaks and how no one knew who they were going to take going up to 2 between Bailey and Arvell. Hindsight is 2020. You can say now that, everyone knew they were taking Bailey, but who knew they were going to take Bailey until it actually happened? Let's be for real. I thought they might have gone Reese, and even Reese sliding down to 5 was a little bit surprising to me. But I think right now with the Jets, they are focused on becoming a legitimate team, regardless of all that off-the-field stuff, Geno, all that stuff will come, the truth will prevail in that sense. But, the team right now is looking like a young team that's hungry, The Knicks had positive reverberations around the athletes in the city because a lot of them don't have a side to really pick like Chris and I do. But, the Jets are at a spot right now where they have good young receivers. Garrett Wilson, I think, is one of the most underrated players in the NFL. Omar Cooper Jr., one of the best yards after catch receiver in college football last season, paired up with Geno Smith, who was a top 10 quarterback in air yards per attempt. I think that'll really match up well between the duality between them. And I think A.D. Mitchell, he's getting better. And we saw him show flashes last year, and he's a guy that's really could be someone that takes time to really develop in green and white. And, that gives me hope as a fan that we have a guy like Aaron Glenn who's no nonsense. That Jet stuff, really hypes me up when he's like, who want to fly with them Jets? I love that shit, man. I love it. And I'm in on Aaron Glenn. People are saying that he should be fired after 1 year. They don't know what they're talking about. Even if they
How about the video of him running?
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, especially after the fact that they lost that game. But that was one of the most exciting moments I've had in my life as a Jets fan, which is pretty sad. When they blocked that kick and they almost beat Tampa Bay, especially after almost beating Pittsburgh.
Question.
Yeah.
Could Jimmy Johnson, is that the name of your owner?
Woody Johnson.
Woody Johnson, could he take advice from Dolan with maybe the less hard you hold on to the organization, the less you're maybe on the organization, maybe the less you're around the organization might be better.
I think if you let the football guys make the football decisions and you don't let Madden influence your decision making, I think...
Are you saying they've done that?
You'll be all right. I mean, let's look at the history. Check the tabloids. You know what happened, what's going on with Brick and Woody. We won't even get into that. But, the Jets are a team that in 2 years or next year in the draft, the team with 3 first-round picks, that's a place a lot of young quarterbacks and their agents are going to look at and be like, hey, let's not write these guys off yet. We'll see what happens, in the season. If they win a couple more games than they did last year, I think Glenn keeps his job. Obviously, this is kind of a generic rant about the team. So as we go on in this podcast, Chris will become more educated. But we'll as they get closer to the season, the best months to be a Jet fan, as I like to say, August and July, we'll be able to talk more about it and give our predictions. And then as we'll be able to react to them as they start to actually get on the field more. But I think right now OTAs have been positive. Everyone seems to be happy. Everyone seems to be bought into this culture. I think we're going to get Garrett Wilson at full strength next year, and he's one of my favorite players ever. So, yeah, I'm excited. Being excited is something that I probably shouldn't be because of history, but, what am I going to do? Just give up? There's nothing I could do to stop being a Jets fan, really. So, yeah, that's what I got for you guys right now in terms of the green and white.
And we're going to do this at the end of each one for Jets and Mets. Both teams, I'm going to need you to give me, out of 100 right now, confidence level in the Jet organization. Out of 100.
Confidence level in the Jet organization is a C+. It's gonna be
number, right? Out of 100.
Like a 78.
78.
78.
Okay. And that number will always be different because it's such a large...
Yeah, I think I've been at
78's high.
It's high. I've been at 90 before. I've been at 100.
You've been at 100.
I've been at 50. Yo.
When were you at 100?
When we had Aaron Rodgers, man, I was ready to go.
Preseason.
Dude,
If I would ask you,
when he threw that ball to Garrett and he fell over the pylon against the Giants and in that last preseason game, that was pretty exciting stuff, man. And I remember being juiced up for that first Aaron Rodgers game, and obviously,
like you would have said 100, you think?
I would have been like, "There's no way we missed the playoffs. There's no way." Even when we were 2-1, it was just like crazy. I can't even get into the past.
Okay.
You have to look forward. So 78 is where I'm at right now.
Can we get a Go Jet Go?
JETS, Jets.
Is no
dude? Who want to fly with them Jets? How about that?
Was that which one's your favorite?
Who want to fly with them Jets? Come on.
Good job, Phil.
Yes, sir.